I stood at a lovely Airbnb in Iowa for my little brother's graduation. He didn't know I was going to make it, so we threw a surprise party at the Airbnb. While we were setting up, my other brother and I went down to the basement to get an extra table. The second we got down there, we looked at each other and said, "Yup, it's scary here." We searched for the table. The longer I spent in the basement, the greater the feeling of dread grew in me. We found the extra table and headed back upstairs, joking about how creepy a seemingly normal basement was. My whole family got together, and the family started. While we were celebrating, my girlfriend decided she'd run the washer, which was downstairs. She was going to go down alone when she came back and asked me to go with her, since it was creepy. Again, I went down and rushed to leave. The basement was now officially scary to me. The party continued and we had a wonderful time. As the night started to settle, people got in their Ubers back to their hotels, and now it was just me and my girlfriend, unwinding after an afternoon of eating and drinking. We were relaxing when the laundry buzzer went off. I looked at her, and she said she didn't pick up the load from earlier. I thought it was strange that it hadn't beeped hours ago. We headed down to the basement. Again, she stopped at the stairs to the basement and asked me to go first. As I was going down, the buzzer on the washer went off again, scaring us. We both jumped. I hurried down, grabbed the laundry, and we headed upstairs to let it air dry. As we finished, I could tell she was still nervous. We decided to go through the house and lock all the windows and doors. This is standard when we visit an Airbnb. We never miss this step. My girlfriend stays beside me this whole time. We finally have one last door, the door to the back garden right outside the kitchen and at the top of the basement. I go and lock the door, ignoring the sense of dread I felt with my back turned to the basement. I should mention this was an oldish house, so the stairs were steep and the bedroom where we slept was probably originally an attic. In order to turn on the lights upstairs, you had to flip a switch at the bottom of the stairs. As we made our way in the dimly lit house to the light switch, I think our sense of tiredness overcame the dread we had. I flipped on the switch and headed for the stairs. Just as I did, I heard a loud banging sound, like the sound of pots or something metallic clanging. It was a fast tone. My girlfriend's face was full of fear, and I'm sure mine was too. I began to go for the kitchen where there was a knife. But then I heard the whacking again. At the top of the stairs, I turned to look against the now illuminated attic and saw a ceiling fan turned onto its max setting, and its mounting pole making the sound. I ran upstairs and turned off the fan. My girlfriend close behind me. We got ready for bed. I headed downstairs to turn off the light switch and went upstairs. I looked outside the window of the attic to check on my car out front. Everything was good. We began to fall asleep. It was a restless night, hot and stuffy. I had dreams of seeing a shadowy figure out on the lawn. I woke up the next morning tired. I made my way down to the kitchen to brew some coffee. As I was turning around, I looked at the staircase to the basement. Something was wrong, and I don't know why, but I was drawn to the basement again. I looked down the stairs and walked down. I looked around and saw nothing. I headed upstairs. We had breakfast, packed our bags, and got ready to go. As we were doing one last sweep, I checked the kitchen one more time to make sure everything as in good shape. Just as I was about to say, "All good, let's go," that damn laundry machine buzzed. Both me and my girlfriend were just like, nope, and proceeded to get the fuck out. As we were leaving in a rush, I grabbed the bags and told my girlfriend to start the car. As I was, the fan upstairs turned on again and began making the whacking noise. I've never bolted so fast out of a house. When I got to the car, my girlfriend saw the look of panic on my face. What happened? The fan turned on again. I got her out of the driver's seat and we sped off to collect our thoughts at a local diner. I texted the Airbnb host that the washer kept on making noises and that I couldn't figure out how to turn off the ceiling fan upstairs. They messaged back, "Thank you for staying with us."
Please support us by liking and subscribing our channel. For more videos, thanks.